welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Tiana, and today we will be talking about domestic violence as it relates to LGBT couples. Before we go into the content, I would like to advise that this is a LGBT friendly space. Therefore, if it is that you are homophobic, we advise that you exit the video. If it is that you're under 18, we also ask that you exit the video. Thank you. Now, I'm going to read something to you, and then what we're basically going to talk about is what are some of the reasons why persons remain in relationships where domestic violence exists. All right, so that is really the focus. We don't want to talk about what caused it, because I think what I'm going to read is going to eliminate that. So we just really want to know, given the cause and given everything, what causes people to stay in it and so forth. So, according to the literature, domestic violence is not physical violence alone. It is any behavior whereas the purpose is to gain power and control over a spouse. Partner, girlfriend, or intimate family member. The Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence states that abuse is a learned behavior. It is not caused by anger, mental problems, drugs, or any other common excuses. You understand? So what Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence is saying is that domestic violence is a learned behavior. What does that mean? People learn to do these things. As something you say and follow. It not have nothing to do with the mental state. It not have nothing to do with the anger. You can get angry and dark, but you don't have to resort to violence. Yeah? But I don't know how much of us will agree. For me will agree, because many things say nothing supposed to cause my partner to violate me, whether it want to be physically, emotionally, verbally, or whatever, because these are some ways that your partner can abuse you. Other than physically, he not to touch you, or she not to touch you for abuse you. She can also do it emotionally and verbally. Obviously, we all know what these things mean. Verbally are with words, calling names, bitch, or you know the words. Emotionally, but sometimes our partners know that we have certain weaknesses and stuff, and them use it against me. Want call that some type of emotional abuse as well, because I mean, you can't know that. All right, let's just use me and Tony for example, right? I don't like to use Tony, because Tony, it's my heart. All right, so we all know that Tony is transgender. Yes? It is very easy for me to abuse Tony emotionally. Very easy. Because of who he is. Yeah? If I want to abuse Tony emotionally, I misgender him. I call him by him dead name. But don't talk to him for days, because I know it's going to destroy him, because I know the type of relationship we have. Sometimes I really wish that it wasn't so, in the sense that Tony love me going to bed. If I dare say certain things to Tony, I know that it can ruin him. And so it's hard, man, for me sometimes, because I don't want to do that. That's never ever something on the agenda. I never ever want to do that. So sometimes I have to be delicate and I have to be careful of what I say, because for persons who know me, know some me no mince words, but also Lego my mouth and go out myself. But having a partner that's transgender, that, at this stage is not emotionally stable, and I don't want to say emotionally stable because I don't want to think that Tony whatever, but what may I try to say is he's not at that place yet where he can totally withstand everything. You understand what I say? Some people will get it, some won't, but I don't really want to go too deep and too right. So we're going to discuss some of the reasons why people stay in abusive relationships. LGBT people. I'm not talking about heterosexuals. I don't really know about them. Sorry guys, something that happened on my mom. Alright, so my first point that I have, you know me do my reading thing because I will stray. Anyways, self-esteem issues. I think people stay in abusive relationships because, and guys, before I continue, these are my views. Tiana loves views. Tiana is no professional in nothing. Tiana does have a mind, but she uses and think, and these are her views. Your views can be respectfully different from mine. I will take them in the comments. Yes, if I say something that you do not necessarily agree with, I would love to hear your views. You understand? So just leave those in the comments. Alright, so the first thing is self-esteem issues. Right? It's not the only thing, it's just one of the things that I think, based on my experience, based on what I've seen and friends that have been in abusive relationships, based on when I talk to them, what I'm gathering. So these are what I'm gathering, okay? Thank you. So self-esteem issues. Now, if your self-esteem low, right? You have a low self-esteem. You don't see your worth. You don't see your value. Yeah? It's going to be hard for you to come out of a situation where it's alright. So especially if you think that this person loves you, because a lot of abusers, them abuse a little ass and then they apologize, then bring you go to the nicest places, in an effort to make up with you. Yes, and someone will licky and stay real bad. We like them somebody. But self-esteem issues. I don't even know how to explain self-esteem. You know, I have a whole heap of self-esteem. People don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't know them words. They don't even know if they have words. Them just believe say that somebody alone want them, and if them left, that is just it for them. Them never can recover. Them never can come back. Them just. You understand? And sometimes the abusers feed you with that information. Tell us that nobody else no want you, and me alone want you. And sometimes I put guilt trip on you and all these things and kill your self-esteem. So I think that self-esteem issues are one of the reasons why people remain in violent relationships. Another reason I think is stability or the lack thereof. Because suppose say you live with your mother, and you live with a family and you come out to them and you get thrown out of the house and you are forced to live with somebody else, and you live with this person who later becomes a partner or was a partner, and then because you have to now be dependent on them, you're moving with them. Yeah? If it is that you don't have anything, you can't necessarily come out. You can't leave that space. Yeah? And that is an issue where if the person becomes violent, what are you going to do? You get what I'm saying? Where you gonna go? You can't go back to your family with them because of them fling you out. Yeah? It doesn't have to be a case where the family members throw you out or anything. It could be anything. Right? You could have lose your house, because I know of somebody who lost their house and they had to, go and stay with somebody else and whatever. You move to a different parish, maybe for work, and you haven't gotten on your feet as yet. Whatever has caused you to be displaced, you're not living with this person. Right? Sometimes we're not even really having the education. We're not a sexy subject. No, for pushing. We're not a work. These are the things. So when I say lack of stability, this is what I mean. You don't have no way of sustaining yourself. You understand? You don't know where to go. You don't have no work. You don't have access to certain things, and so it makes you unstable. Yeah. So this is another reason why persons would remain in a relationship like this. Because what you gonna do? It's either you take a lick or you gonna move out and go live under bush or live under one bridge. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing. The third point I have is fear of being hurt or killed. Listen, some partners threaten you look backside, you know, until they say, anyway, you left me, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna do you this, I'm gonna do you that, and sometimes they do. I don't know of any LGBT relationships where this has happened, but I'm sure in heterosexual relationships it has happened. You understand what I say? So that's another reason. I don't really want to dwell on this one. Fear of being hurt or killed. Hope that they change. Okay, so the next point is that you're living in denial. Yeah, oops, alright, the last time he licked me, him tell me say I'm sorry and that him not do it again. You understand me? Or it's a case where you think it's your fault and my fault, and if me never did say that to him, he would get upset, he would lick me. And if me never did this, and if me did do this when him tell me to do it, and you just start go like an idiot. Girl, boy, because boys can be abused. It's never your fault. It's never, no matter what you do. Alright, for me, abusing a person come like when you threaten them. There's absolutely nothing somebody can do to me for me threaten them. You understand? And when I say that, I look at my daughter pretty flashing in my mind. No, if somebody do something to my daughter, I go just right hand, end it. I'm not threatening you, I just go end it. You know what that means? But there's nothing that can cause your partner to physically abuse you, emotionally abuse you, and verbally abuse you. There's nothing you can do. Your partner needs to have self-control. And if it is that you're with a partner where you can't talk your mouth, you get licked, you need to leave. Whatever is causing you to stay, you need to shake up that folly ground there and come out. Because you know watching enough Lifetime movies? You watch Lifetime movies? Watch the one with Jennifer Lopez. What name? Shit. Obsession? Obsessed. I'm not obsessed. I don't remember what name right now, but watch some Lifetime movies. Listen, when your partner abuses you constantly, abuse, you're going to either kill yourself one of these days, or them are going to end up kill you. And them realize that the lick, or if it is that them used to just beat on you with their physical hands, one day them are going to things that the hands them, nah, do it enough, and get a piece of plywood and go to clap, and you're out. You understand? It sounds funny, guys, but a real serious issues, you know. A real serious something. You understand? Them all would have did it. And sometimes when I watch one presentation, when I was trying to make my notes for this, I was actually looking on some videos so I can, you know. And I see where this guy, like the woman just didn't do nothing, and the guy just come and just lick her. Sometimes you have to wonder, sometimes they head mad too, you know. But the research says that it not have nothing to do that. But anyway, he just lick her. She's there putting on her makeup, apparently they're going out. And he just come and lick her for nothing. Like, me doesn't understand. Then when him lick her, name I try usher. Yeah? My usher now and she not take the ush. He lick her again. Like, me say, what a madman, yeah? You understand what I'm saying? So, that is hope that they'll change. Them living in denial. That's you living in denial. They not change. It's going to get worse. If you have been in an abusive relationship and it has gotten better, please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Alright. Another reason why people will stay in an abusive relationship is length of time. Now, auntie, you sit down busy. I think about how long on a day. Like that, Tiana. About 7 years with that, 9 years with that, Tiana, 10 years with that, 10 years. 10 years, you and your partner there. And all them can give you for the 10 years I love, you know, where you give them a lick. Girl, I want type of lick, mega accept. And all I want know what type of lick. Nobody not put them hands on me. Unless, what? Unless I touch my tender, you not put your hands on me, girl. So don't use them for full excuse there. Understand what I say? Do not use those excuses. And you know, we already cleared up the part about what causes people to be abusive, and some just down on me like some of these men are the abusers. Some of these abusers, I don't want to say men, I don't want to stigmatize men. Some of these abusers, yeah, because in a lesbian relationship, the femme can be the aggressor or the butch. Alright, and in a gay relationship, the bottom can be the abuser or the aggressor, and so anybody can be the aggressor. Sometimes sometimes especially in some women in some lesbian relationships, you'd be surprised see how the femme going with herself, but we're not getting there. Sometimes the persons that do the aggressors, them weak in themselves. Sometimes them all have the low self-esteem. You understand me? I don't know how them working on them head, but yeah. So let us just review my point. So it's self-esteem issues, stability, or lack thereof. I had touched on the lack thereof, but I think it's a similar thing for stability, because if you do the man and them get everything we you need and da 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 da, you're not gonna necessarily get up and love that. You understand? So that stability or lack thereof, fear of being hurt or killed, which is self-explanatory. Hope that they will change. Auntie, don't live in the denial. Left and length of time. You understand me? The longer me you're there, is the longer for you to learn how to love me, not learn how to beat me. What you mean? What you mean? So that concludes my perception of the reasons, right? Or my reasons why people remain in these abusive relationships. Remember, I told you initially that if it is that you have another view, or you disagree with whatever I have said, I would absolutely love to hear from you. So just leave those comments leave those comments. So leave those comments and we will flesh them out. So until next time, guys, remember to like the video. Don't just watch. Like the video now. Do it now, man. Sure. Yeah. Like the video and comment down below and make Tiana know say you were here and you agree or you don't agree, or you wanted me to say something else, or I could have said this or that. Whatever is your view, I would love to hear it. So my big now, I literally want to hear the view for you, because sometimes when you talk back to me, it gives me another idea for a video. So just keep those reviews coming. Yeah, remember to like and share the video with somebody who you think is in an abusive relationship, or somebody else who's an abuser or something, right? And subscribe to the channel. So 3,000 odd people pass through my channel and only 200 odd subscribe. I don't mind, understand, because maybe some of the persons that are passing through are homophobic, and that's fine. If you're homophobic and you're passing through, just walk good, will head straight. We're not troubling nobody. We're just out here trying to be great. Alright, so like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, cha-ching-ching.